It's time to install the rafters. If the rafters are small enough and you have enough manpower, you can simply muscle them into place. For larger rafters, you'll need to set them with a crane or a forklift equipped with an extension boom, like in our case. Note that barn rafters have a bird's mouth notch and are set on top of the beam. House frame rafters are set into mortises in the beams. In either case, the technique is the same. The rafters are hoisted at an angle, with the strap set just off center towards the upper end of the rafter. The rafter tail should be set into the pocket first, then guide the top down into place on the ridge beam. The rafters are secured in place with 8-inch screws at the ridge and 6-inch screws at the plate. These are included with the frame package. If there's a gap at the top or bottom, the ridge beam and lower shoulder beam can be winched together to close the gap and seat the rafter into the mortise. We found that pounding quite hard on the outside of the plate beams was also needed to help set the rafters into the mortises, where they'd become extra tight from swelling. We had a very wet summer with high humidity, which meant that many of our joists were quite snug. You should set rafters in pairs opposing each other whenever possible. Never set one entire side before the other. This will put unnecessary weight and strain on the ridge beam and make it more difficult to get the other rafters into place. After the rafters are all installed, check the ridge posts for plumb and install 2x4 diagonal bracing from the highest point of a ridge post down to the base of the next post. This will keep the roof frame plumb and square while you work on the roof.